And we're off. Oh, what?
Hi.
Crazy. Check it out.
Yep, we're here.
We're back. Nightmare Gods. Writing the first and only religious text. It's
It's
crazy as all hell.
it's hard to write a religion, but we're willing to do it for you guys because you
It's-
seem lost.
I mean, I don't know if it's hard. More time consuming than difficult.
Yeah.
It just I've been doing a lot of video editing recently, and what I've found out is that it's super easy. It just takes forever.
Can you edit some big old tatties onto me later?
That would be more like Photoshop, but I think I could probably maybe not like do a good job, but I could make it happen.
I want them to. They don't have to look good.
Literally just go into photo booth and use that like stretching thing.
Oh yeah, that sounds really fun. I want them to be a threat. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
Like I'm always like pointing my tits at someone.
Well, I
menacingly.
mean, if they were big and round, there wouldn't be really pointing involved. It would just be kind of like facing.
I was about to interrupt and be like, "Did we say round? I wasn't clear about that."
I mean, I feel like big implies round.
I don't know, man. You and your not liking points. By the way, Clancy does not like pointy things. It's one of the first things I learned.
I'm not a fan of pointy things.
One of the first things I learned
They're
about
not.
Clancy.
They're not my.
He
They're not
looked
my
at
bag.
me and said, "I guess you're attractive technically, but you're too pointy
Not
for me."
according to me.
Yeah.
Not my version of attractive.
I don't like all the points I'm seeing. And
You got a lot of points.
You're very round. I don't know.
I'm a round little baby.
He just wants to. He likes people that look like cherubs.
I'm a blubbery little bitch.
Dude, that should be a great tattoo if you get it as a tramp stamp.
I'll make
Blubbery
t-shirts.
little
Who
bitch.
pop off in the chat, the one person watching, if you would buy a t-shirt that said blubbery little bitch.
Who's watching?
I
Zoe?
don't know. Somebody.
Cool.
Don't question our one viewer. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
We're technically doing this for you, but this is
We're doing
obviously
this for us.
Yeah, this is obviously like we need something to do. Speaking of something to do, I gotta stop rock hounding.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you want to elaborate?
No, it's just getting me in trouble. I spent a lot of time in someone's backyard today, and I can't get that time back. And I'm like,
well, okay. Then let's talk about what do you want to have done instead?
oh man, everyone's asking me what I want these days, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you say I can't get that time back, it implies that you wish that you had used it for something else.
I do.
Do you know what you wish you would have used
I
it
have
for?
a list, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, you mentioned I was thinking about it on the way over
Do you
here.
want to
I'm not even joking.
Do you
want to
you want to talk about it?
All the things I could have been doing. Yeah. I could have been building a blanket fort.
Okay. That's a good one.
Thank you. I have a metal detector. I can just switch. That's more niche. Not as many people use metal detectors.
And it's
to find things.
I think it's much more efficient than just digging.
Yeah, but like when you're I'm not out there fucking going at it like I'm a Rottweiler.
I don't know. That's how you get the good rocks is you gotta dig.
I would love. Nope, not gotta get out of this game. I'd love to take like a miner's pick and just go to Eastern Oregon and just dig for gems.
Just go to town.
Yeah, go to town. Just prospect the fuck out of Eastern Oregon. Just prospect it.
Just dig that bitch up.
Other thing I'd rather be doing, and I thought about this a lot too, and I've been doing it. I finally figured out what my pandemic snap is, by the way, people.
Okay.
I think, so what I realized is that, like, at the start of this pandemic, sorry about that, by the way, since we created it.
The person watching is the person who watched every round with us yesterday.
Love this person.
And their suggestion is you should watch that special again instead of digging for rocks.
I can't. I can't. Did you see that I carried they just ate fucking Chinese food during my thing.
At the end of the whole marathon, he implied in the chat that he might watch it a couple more times before going to bed.
I hope so. That sounds funny.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's good. I think that like special would get funny like the 50th time.
Kyle, you're the real MVP.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can make you a VIP.
Oh shit, dude!
I think that's a thing that I can do.
You get to skip all the commandments and go straight to Kevin.
Nope. Kyle.
Kyle's gonna live in Kevin.
I don't know how
Forever.
to do it. I got a message that I could potentially do it, but I don't know what the button is. Maybe I
Clancy,
have
have
to go
you
here?
had your pandemic snap yet?
No, I haven't.
See, I just had mine. It came early for a lot of my friends. Basically, what I realized it's like when people step out of their like normal behavior
Yeah.
and like are just doing something weird, you know? And like everything that I had done up until this point, including like metal detecting, rock hounding, getting a knuckle tat because it was a bit, um, literally like everything has all been like in line with my regular personality except for this. I've decided that I'm gonna like get very physically fit. I know I announced at the beginning of this pandemic that I was gonna like leave the pandemic with like the buffest body you've ever seen, that I was gonna be fucking huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, now I mean it. Like now I mean it. I'm gonna be fucking burl.
Yeah, get thick with me.
I'm planning on it.
Fucking get
I
huge with me.
also am a little out of it because I threw my back out doing
Well, that's not a good sign.
doing a twerk out where I was twerking it
Well,
out.
that's not the way to get jacked. I hope you know that.
No, I just want to get like I was watching the CrossFit like competitions and I was like I could get
Yeah.
there. I could fucking get there. And then I was like looking
I
at
mean,
like
you
bike
couldn't, but
no, I threw my back out just bending over and trying to move my ass once or twice, which I'm pretty good at it.
I follow CrossFit like most people, like some people follow football,
All right.
and you couldn't.
I know, I saw. They're very strong people. One person pulled another person's leg in this recent season, and it was a whole thing.
Wait,
When
what
they
do you
were
mean
swimming, 'cause
recent
they were.
season?
I don't know.
That was like 4 years ago
All
that
right,
happened.
Well, I don't know what's
And I know this because I follow the sport very closely, and I
Sport.
know exactly what you're talking about.
You do?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's funny as fuck.
That was in 2015, I believe.
Oh man, if I had been training since then,
It was,
imagine what I'd be.
I believe it was Katrin David's daughter was the person whose leg got pulled.
And that guy did. I didn't see
And
who it was.
they didn't say
never
who,
announced it.
but it was Matt Fraser was talking about how it happened. And Matt Fraser, just to
that
I
hot
want to
one?
say this here and now, he's the baddest bitch in town.
Yeah, he's the hot one then.
Well, I mean, if you're into that,
I am gonna.
if you're,
That's the other.
you might
snap.
just think he's hot because he wins. Because he's a
Love
winner.
Love a winner.
He hasn't lost since 2015. 2015, he started his streak and he has not lost a live competition since. He's a bad motherfucker.
Face. I like that. He's very animated when he talks. Also, I have decided that I'm gonna like, along with other things to improve my life, I'm gonna stop date. Like, if I'm gonna be dating sociopaths, which seems to be a problem I have, I'm gonna go like from the like Basketball Diaries kind, and I'm gonna transition into like the Black Hawk Down type. So yeah, I think that is my new type.
Like hardcore.
Yeah,
Matt
like
Fraser's very into guns and motorcycles.
exactly, right?
But he's also married.
Yeah, but I got one that isn't lined up, baby.
Oh hell yeah.
So whatevs. Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna be like, listen, if you're gonna be a sociopath, like you might as well use it for war profiteering. Is my whole thing. So.
I don't.
I'm not even
sure
around.
if that's the
Oh, you should see the one I got lined
message
up.
that I want to be putting out there.
We need like a section in our like not Bible where it's just like, this is just for Lacey. You know what I mean? Like where it's like,
you should write that and
yeah, just for Lacey's.
Bring it
like
next
just
time.
for none of you guys.
Do you wanna do a recap of what we talked about? Okay.
I really do.
Let's see. The first thing we talked about is no Partridge Family situations, no family singing shit, especially dads, and even more so after yesterday.
Oh my god!
Having watched
right?
7 hours of a dad who sings with his daughter, it's not okay. It's very not okay.
No, quit singing with your daughters, you fucking pervs.
No daughter singing.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Let's see. Baptism. The way we do baptisms is we throw martinis on their faces. But like cheap martinis.
I
Like
don't want them to be martinis. Can't it just
that
do
was your
whatever?
idea.
No, you very specific. No, I definitely said I want to throw a cup of something in someone's face.
Oh, okay.
Like I want
Well,
like
be specific.
Coors Light.
Okay. Silver bullets.
Yeah, no, Milwaukee's best ice, the Beast. I want to throw like pour a can of Beast out in like a clear cup, and I want you to walk up to me, and I want you to bow down, like let me say like something like "God bless, Mothman, you the best." And then then as you stand up, you're gonna make eye contact with me because I need to know if you're lying about anything. And then I'm gonna throw the beer in your face, the Beast, and I'll say "God bless the Beast." And then I throw it in your face, and then Clancy comes in, and this is where you do your part.
Oh yeah, my part is that I then wipe the beer off of your forehead with the thinnest gas station toilet paper that just like disintegrates on contact, basically, and it dissolves into your forehead.
But you must keep a scrap and put it in your not Bible
yeah,
Bible.
you have to scrape it off with like a credit card or a
Yeah,
razor.
and then you show people you've been baptized so you can get into
You
preschool.
you put it in like a little drugs baggie.
yeah, exactly. And you keep it in your
Let's see.
Bible, which is our
It's the
book.
man TH asks if there can be a passage that illustrates the best way to make pasta. And yes, we'll get there.
Really? Okay, that's gonna be just for Clancy section.
Yeah, that's my
All right.
just for me. Pasta's important. I feel like pasta deserves to be in the religious text.
You're talking to the girl who, like, the comedy club in Portland would ask me at the end of shows, "Do you want the scraps?" Meaning, do you want what's left on the people's
I mean,
food?
I feel like
so I'm
even
not
you
too
could
picky.
afford pasta if you could
I can, but
work
I can't.
up the effort to boil it.
I can't. I was gonna say I can't lose that time. Time is precious. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
learning.
you could just boil pasta instead of digging up rocks.
What the fuck? That would be my snap.
Eating's
Jesus.
important.
Jesus.
Let's see. You can get into Kevin without baptism, but do you really want to chance it?
Yeah.
Baptism for only the low price of $169.99. So
That's what we decided on.
that's what we decided on.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. People aren't slimers. I genuinely don't remember what that's in reference to.
Mm.
In quotes, this one's coming home with me. We're talking about rocks again now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna get rid of my hounding.
Let's see. Every maybe Jade has a name.
Oh, for sure. So, like, what Clancy's referring to is once
And
you sign up for our...
another in quotes, you should see it when it's wet.
Okay, I'm gonna explain all of this. Okay, so when you sign up for the religion, which you have to do if you want to go to Kevin, which
Absolutely.
is our heaven, monthly. I think we should do a monthly fee.
Yeah.
Instead of $69.99.
Well, that's what tithing is, I think.
But then if they
and that's a thing that Catholicism does.
Oh, well, if they drop out, we'll send people to
In fact-
gang stalk them like Scientology.
In fact, it's not even monthly, it's weekly. It's every Sunday you have to put money in.
Okay, but...
And you don't have to put money in, but if you don't put money in, you get dirty looks.
Yeah, I want to go farther than
From
that.
everybody.
I want to go way farther than
It's
that.
like you have to put money in.
Yeah, I want the Scientology method where they basically like, if you don't put money in, you're kicked out of the religion. Fair enough, right? You know, how are you supposed to get access to all this knowledge for free?
You
but
can't.
You can't. You just fucking can't.
You can't.
But if you run out of money or you don't want to whatever, being part of this religion anymore, just know there'll be consequences. And I think the consequences is that, like, and I personally like the idea of gang stalking because it makes me feel noticed. But this is not going to be the kind of gang stalking that you like. By the way, the person living in my crawl space is getting a little too comfortable. I'll get back to that. There is someone up there. I swear to God. But okay, so we send the rest of the people in the religion out to just like follow you, right? And then they write down everything you do, all your little dirty secrets, and then they write it in letter form, and they sign the parchment, and they send it to your parents. And if your parents are dead, they send it to someone you care about. And if you don't care about anyone, they send it back to us, and then I personally shame you.
That just sounds like that thing in Black Mirror where it's like, hey, we took a video of you jerking off.
Yeah.
We're going to send it to your parents.
Yeah.
And you know what I would say
was that a
in
pedo?
answer to that?
Was
they weren't specific about it,
No,
but
he was a pedo.
I think it was
Now,
implied
our
that
first
he was
rule was
watching
no kid
kid stuff.
fucking. Our first
But
rule was no kid
There
fucking.
have been actual cases of people like filming people jerking off and then threatening to send it to their parents. And if I got that email, I'd be like, "Do it! I
So,
fucking dare
my mom
you!
doesn't know to
I
open up an
fucking
email.
dare
Oh
you!"
my god! All she knows how to do is send post stickers on Facebook, and I taught her that.
If you actually have the guts to do it,
Oh my
good
god!
for you.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Good for you.
All right. Well,
You're not getting a dime out of this, man. Little bitch.
Yeah, you should probably if the only reason I'd be mad about that is because they weren't paying for it from my OnlyFans, which I've yet to set up. But my backlog is getting pretty sexy. I've
see.
incorporated a thermometer as like the hot new sex look.
Mm-hmm.
I really do have a nice backlog going, in case I want to take a break.
Here we go. If it's Jade, you have to send it back.
Oh yeah,
this goes
it's
back
worth
to if you follow her OnlyFans, you get a piece of thing that might be Jade.
Mm-hmm. It's a rock with
but
a
if
name.
it is Jade, you have to return it because it's
worth money.
Yeah.
More than diamonds.
So. The next thing is, do you want my hair? Like, if you want my hair, you can have some of it. But like,
I'm losing a lot of hair.
I genuinely don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not sure if I'm interested in giving you anything, actually, if I'm being honest. But you can have some of my hair if that would make you feel better.
This one's coming home with me refers to every time I pick up a rock, I say, this one's coming home with me. And then when you get that rock and I say, you should see it when it's wet, that's because I probably licked the rock, which is actually serpentine and maybe poisonous. However, they look shinier when they're wet. And also other implications.
Yes, things
Sign up for
tend
my
to look
OnlyFans.
shinier when they're wet.
Wop.
Just in general.
Wop.
Let's see. This is this is the section where we're talking about what we'll do better next time if we make another world.
Oh my god.
Being that we are gods.
I would like to get rid of all the old men that follow me around my neighborhood like it
Well,
follows.
we're still in the recap section.
Okay. Add it.
We're not to the Lacey's complaints section of the
I feel like that's
show yet.
All right. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Let's see. Wait, I got next time less thorns.
Oh god. Yeah.
Maybe a Cat's World next time, like in the movie
yeah.
Cats.
Yeah.
Like fuck people, just a Cat's World.
love it.
And we did go with sunsets.
Yeah, we killed it.
And then big ass hornets that are also hitmen.
Oh yeah, why did I say that?
I don't remember, but I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
man.
big giant.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. They're basically
like,
man bees.
Is there are
See
there
'em
bee
come.
drills in Pokemon Go these days?
I don't know, man.
There's a
I
Pokemon
gave
called
that up for
Beedrill,
rock
and it's a
hounding.
big giant. It's like a giant hornet that looks like it could
Beedrill, yeah. I know what you're
hold a
talking about.
machine gun.
Yeah,
And that's what
dude,
I want.
And if
I
you're
want
gonna get
I want a
assassinated.
big ass hornet with like a big ass rifle with a scope.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Apple products are boring as fuck.
Yeah,
and then I put
dude.
at the end, Ben and Jerry should sponsor us.
All right. I mean, I want to be sponsored by literally everything. Buzzballs, please. I feel like I'm the only one that can handle. Me and Zoe are the only one that can handle buzzballs.
I don't know what the fuck a buzzball is.
It's
Is it
just
like the spiritual successor to a Four Loko?
Yes, exactly. Fucking nailed it. So far, everyone that's drank them with us.
It's just like liquor and caffeine, right?
It's just like it looks like a Christmas ornament, and it's got the juice of gods in it. And you drink. It's 15% alcohol, and it tastes wonderful to me. And then you just drink it in like one gulp. And
but it doesn't have caffeine in it.
I don't think so. There is like a mocha hazelnut one, but I don't think it has caffeine in it. You gotta get your own fucking caffeine. But yeah, I would like to be sponsored by Buzzballs because Zoe and I are the only ones that don't get hung over off of them or don't end up crying in an RV parking lot.
Didn't the original Four Loko have caffeine in it?
Yeah, I think some like British bitches drank themselves to death, and it was the caffeine. They were like, "Yo,
Hell
they
yeah.
go too hard on their monsters."
Well, because the combination of liquor and caffeine, in high enough doses, it'll literally explode your heart.
Yeah, I know.
It's great.
First time I ever heard about that, I was living in Germany, and my roommate said, "Yeah, my brother really changed after he got into Monster Energy drinks. he would just go in the basement for a while and come out real angry. And I was like, I don't think that's Monster Energy drinks. And she's like, they're killing British people with these things. And I was like, all right. Weird time in my life. All right. What's going on there?
Oh, I just actually set up the lighting rig today is probably why it looks a bit different and maybe better.
Better. All right.
It says better, but in a good way. So I assume that means a little bit better. Yeah, I just actually set up lights today.
Can't wait till you can see my ripped muscles next time.
Oh, yeah. Look at my fucking bicep is as big as your goddamn head.
Yeah, it really is. My head's so small though.
I'm fucking huge,
my head
Lacey.
Is so small, it does not count. Okay,
I'm enormous.
Did we do anything? Yeah, I'll give you that. Did we come up with any other things, or was that basically it?
I think that was it.
It was like 40 minutes of me complaining about that dad singing with his daughter outside, right?
Yeah, I mean, we also were there was a lot of stuff that we talked about, and I did go over it just now.
Okay, so for the new section of this, I did a little bit of research on the, what do we even call the other Bible?
Not
the original.
We'll just call it the Bible, because this isn't a Bible.
It's like
this is a religious text.
Okay, yeah.
This is the book.
We need a name still for this religious text that we're writing. Again, we're still looking. I wrote down Bible backwards, so it's El Bib.
El Bib.
I don't think that's good enough, so I don't know. I still vote again, and I'll say this every time. It'd be so funny. I'm not going to say at the beginning, but Lacey Day story. We could add or Clancy Kramer. But we're gonna
argue. Scientology book is called Dianetics.
Okay.
Like, we can just make up a word if we want.
I always like the sound of the word bulb. It's so good, dude. Bulb might be my favorite word. Bulb.
I like catamaran. That's a pretty good word.
I like the bees discombobulated.
Let's see. Cacophony is a good
cacophony
one.
That's a loud word. That word feels like how
cattywampus.
Cattywampus is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the book is called Cattywampus.
No, we're gonna do better. I think it needs to be more threatening. I still think Way Sexier Than True Blood is a really
What if
funny
we just
title.
call the book More Threatening?
More threatening than the other Bible?
As if it's like a sequel to Threatening.
I like that. Put that in the repertoire of the maybes. Speaking of threatening, do you know? During my research, I found out what the Bible says the most out of everything. Does anyone know 365 times it says this one thing or conveys this one thing?
What's that?
It tells you not to be afraid. Like, fear not, blah, 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 blah. Don't be afraid.
So are you...
I
think I know the road you're going down here.
I think you do.
Our book is going to be specifically a lot of be afraid more often.
You should be scared right now.
Fear is the right emotion to have at the moment.
Yeah. I'm scared. Are you? You should be. And then just a lot. It's going to have it way more than 365 times. Just to remind you that we want you to be afraid. We're unpredictable gods. You know what I mean?
Unpredictable.
So that was my big... I also went on WikiHow.
Okay.
Because I love it. I get in these wiki wormholes that I can't stop looking at WikiHow.
Hell yeah. Get up in that wiki wormhole.
All right, I'm getting there.
Get all up in it.
Okay, so this is WikiHow, how to start a religion.
Okay.
Says we gotta write a plan. I believe we're doing that right now.
Step 1, write a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are there bullet points on write a plan? Because
there is.
I need a better explanation of what. Because writing a plan could mean anything.
For sure, and they do cover that. It's WikiHow, for the love of God, they cover everything. They cover how to wear adult diapers. They're gonna tell you how to write a religion. Okay, so they're saying the first reason you need to start a religion is to tell others why you're doing it, basically. And it's saying
start a religion to tell other people why you're starting a religion?
It says, understanding the basic reason for your religion's existence will be critical if you want it to be successful. You may want to start a religion because you are dissatisfied with the ones that currently exist. because you are deeply inspired and or have a glimpse have glimpsed secret knowledge that you would like to share. A check.
Duh.
Because just because you want to perform at weddings and other ceremonies along the way.
I
So,
do like
we'll
the
stop
idea
here and we're
of
gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this for a minute.
of reformatting the wedding.
Yeah. I would. How would you do that? Everyone would, instead of walking down an aisle, like you have to walk up a very tall hill. What's going on there?
What if we?
Oh wait, walk down into a basement. I don't know.
Some random ginger wonders if we could include a food-themed god because the flying spaghetti monster has gone unchecked for far too long.
Seems like people are hungry tonight. A food-themed god? Again, that's going to be Clancy's area.
Well, just to really stick it to the flying spaghetti monster, not for any other reason than to just be like, hey,
I have no
this is
idea
our realm also.
What the
okay, let me explain the flying spaghetti monster.
All right,
some dude in like a STEM field grad school started a religion called the Flying Spaghetti Monster religion, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. They call themselves Pastafarians. And it was just to prove that it was very easy to officially start a legal religion.
Yeah, we're going to cover that part, because if we get this done right, we can get this official. So, I mean, I don't know if you need it to be since we made the world, but, I hate that guy, though. Just from, like, what a lack of creative, choices in his,
Well, his point, he wasn't a creative soul. He was just
stay out of my lane.
Looking to prove
I'm the
a
one
point.
creating a religion.
He wasn't
and proving points. I can do both. Get the fuck out of my way. You know what I mean?
And also, this was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I could have started a religion 20 years ago. I was 17.
That is the perfect age to start a religion.
And I was ready. The towers had not fallen. Okay, so
all right.
To perform at weddings and other ceremonies. So here's my question. I think people that are going to get married are going to need our blessing, right, for this?
Mm-hmm.
And I think a good way to do this is, I'm really into deep diving into people's backgrounds. I want to separate people like they're being interviewed at, I don't know, when you're moving. Oh, God, I'm so brain dead. You know what I mean? When it's an I word. It's
fucking?
No, it's like when they're gonna move to another country and get married and their immigration.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to be like listen, follow me here. I want to I was engaged. I was visa married engaged for a while, so I know the process. What they do is they need you to prove your love in order before they can give it approval so you can get married and get a visa.
So are you saying in order to get married in this religion you have to prove your devotion?
Yeah, but only to us. We don't care who you marry.
It's like a frat-house hazing.
Yeah.
To prove your devotion.
It's a CrossFit obstacle course, and you have to prove your devotion to us by completing it, and then you can marry whoever the fuck you want. I don't care. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you get past our obstacle course, how do we perform weddings?
It's the same as the baptism, but in reverse.
I'm not getting anything thrown in my face.
No.
They throw things in each other's faces. I love it.
Okay.
And they wipe it off with gross napkins.
But they put the napkins first because it's in reverse. They have to wrap each other's heads in toilet paper like mummies, and then pour cheap beer over each other's heads.
And you have to get someone else's dad to give you away.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whose.
Or someone else's son.
Someone.
You have to get a 5-year-old child to give you away.
No, a complete stranger that may or may not be a father has to give you away. You know?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We'll go back to the weddings and ceremonies later. The next WikiHow thing it says is, as a joke. This is not a joke. Be afraid. Be afraid. Just, that's not why we're starting this. And then the other one says to be critical of other religions. I think I'm covering that. The next, it says, that's the first plan. And then the next one is develop some creation stories, projection. Oh, okay.
We did it,
Yeah, we did it, and eventual ends.
and we did it in 3 days.
Yeah, yeah, not 7. Fuck you, dude. We did it in 3 in a parking lot in the middle of the night in 2017. Okay.
Yeah.
We were very afraid of what was happening in the sky. It was a nuclear summer when we had a lot of nuke threats.
We thought that there was a possibility that we were getting bombed, and we were standing in a parking lot at 3 a.m. and we created the world.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, we're in it. But also, this says that we need to come up with the eventual end of things, and I think we should come back to that on another. Because I would love to do an entire thing. Are you just texting right now?
No, I'm taking notes. Remember last week when you were super pissed off at me for not taking notes the week before?
That dad singing with his daughter really riled me up. I did.
I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Thorough notes.
He's saying, "You up? You up?" Okay. Okay. Can we do another episode where we just talk about what the end looks like?
Like our revelation?
Yeah, because we cannot cover that today.
Yeah, I think. What if it's just like Sopranos?
I got more in mind. I don't want to wait on that one. Okay, this one says select a name for the religion. Ugh.
Wait, is there
look, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
There it is.
Yep, Scientology, Eknar. It's funny if you just take Scientology and make it better Scientology. I like just putting better in front of everything. Okay, so develop a list of your religion's core tenets. It might explain things like how it views relationships between people.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em, dude. Who cares? It's all about you. It's a solo ride. These principles might also contain philosophical arguments which can explain how your religious views are different than others. We have guests for that. We'll get into it later. If we don't want to do that kind of work. For instance, your religion's principle might contain arguments proving the existence of its gods, if any.
Oh. I mean, we don't need arguments. We're fucking here.
We're here?
What more proof do you need?
No, I'd love to have a debate about this. I'd win.
Well,
I'd win. I've convinced nearly everyone in my life that I might have made this world. It's a 3-day. They hang out with me for 3 days. They watch synchronicities pile the fuck up.
It shouldn't be that hard to convince anybody that there's a possibility that you created the world.
Oh yeah, but I have them convinced by the end.
No, what I'm saying is, I mean, maybe I'm just very persuasive, but it doesn't seem like it would be that hard to convince anybody in the world that I potentially, not that I did, that it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it seems easy for me to convince people. I don't know. I just think
I don't know. And anybody who doesn't believe in the possibility is just not very open-minded now, are they?
No, they just need to go through a 3-day trial with me, and then they will. You know what I mean? I turned a whole coffee shop of non-believers into believers one summer, and I'm not even fucking around. Then we went dumpster diving. I didn't eat the food. I just wanted to get people that normally wouldn't do something like that to go as a group to do something like that. I might be a monster.
I mean, maybe not a monster, but definitely manipulative.
Agreed. Okay, so this says...
You're not using it for evil, so...
No, I'm not. I wish I had the ability to.
You just convinced some people to eat out of a dumpster one time.
Dude, if I ever go bad, that shit's gonna be wild. Oh my god. I could really fuck this place up. Find a meeting place. Okay, so this one says that as it grows, we might look for a place that's more public. Is there any, underground layers?
Like a cave?
I just read an article.
Like a ooky spooky cave room? Or just maybe a basement?
Yeah, but we need
to, I've been thinking about that a lot.
All day today. And then that kid that I was hanging out with
Actually,
in the backyard.
You know what? I don't want a basement. I want a garage.
Okay, I want a basement. If anyone has one of those that they want to let me move into, I'll love it. I want to go underground.
We do have a basement in my apartment complex here. It's where the washing machines are. And last time I did laundry, I realized that it stays nice and chilly down there all the time, and I love it.
I wonder how my crawl space is doing for Donaletta. That's what I've named the person that lives in my crawl space, by the way, like a fucking upstairs Ninja Turtle. I don't want to gender it, so... Donaletta, it is.
You don't want to gender it, but you're okay with calling it a mutant turtle.
Yeah, dude. I'm, it can make its own choices. But like, here's the thing about the person potentially living in my crawl space, and I shit you not, every person that comes into my bedroom or just comes in the upstairs at one point points upstairs and is like, "Someone living up there?" And I'm like, your guess is as good as mine. And the problem with that is like people are like, "Oh, peek in, open the box or whatever." Like,
nah, just leave it.
like Schrodinger's homeless person. So the thing is if I open
Well,
up,
they're not homeless. They live in your
no,
crawl space.
they are really comfortable. I'm pretty sure they were watching TV today. But okay,
Yeah, they can't be homeless if they have a place where they live.
yeah, you're right. And I tell them that through the walls, which is getting to my point that like if I open it up and there's someone up there, like I'm gonna have to address that. I don't know how, but like right now there's like
You're gonna have to do something.
Yeah,
and
something.
Right now you can just do nothing.
Yeah, but also if I open it up and no one's there, then I've been talking to the walls for months now, just saying things like, I'm not judging as long as people mind their own business and don't take my stuff. They can live wherever they want. Wank,
I think
Donaletta.
there was a episode of Happy Endings where they found out someone lived in their crawl space, and it was like a really cool artist guy. So maybe you got a really cool artist guy living in your crawl space.
I could go through the list of things that have disappeared, and I'm going to venture to say no. I'm going to say lube,
right.
underwear, and knives is not a good sign unless they're building a really cool mannequin of me. Okay. Okay, so then we have earning legal status. Ooh,
let's skip
money.
that for now.
Yeah, that costs money. Ooh, but we get taxes. I'm not. Neither of us work.
What? Yeah, there's not.
Okay.
Like taxes on what?
Yeah, I'll never pay them anyways. Okay.
Well, what are they gonna tax?
It's telling us just to apply for things. I don't want to do paperwork. I'll get a minion to do that. Okay.
I think.
Ooh, this is just like how to fuck over the IRS. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then this. Okay, we're getting near the end. This is increasing membership. Hold frequent services or meetings.
Absolutely.
Every Sunday, bro.
Ish.
Look at this guy.
Probably not next Sunday, because I'll be on a plane.
Oh, where you going?
I'm visiting my family.
Have fun. I have nothing to look forward to. Okay. Create a welcoming feel. All right.
Do you feel? Pop off in the.
You should be afraid.
Put a F in the chat if you feel welcome.
Fear more.
That's a funny joke because on the internet, an F in the chat means like sad.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, F in the chat means
that's like when I learned that
sympathy, like showing sympathy, like paying respects.
Like when someone's lost a loved one.
We got one F and one Q.
What's a Q mean? Somebody.
Nothing. I think they
no,
were
I think
just.
a Q means something.
I don't know. What is? Well.
Does a Q mean anything?
I mean.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. I had to learn.
It means some guy who thinks everybody in the government is a pedophile.
Yeah.
But I don't think that is what is being referenced here.
They are. It took me forever to realize that.
I'm not gonna say everyone, but I think it's possible that there are some pedophiles in the government.
Obama's not a pedophile. I love him. He's cool. No, there's so many pedophiles in the government. That's why we immediately had to do like
pedophiles
rule
everywhere.
number one is like no kid fucking.
There's just nothing that we can do about it. So.
Oh my god, rituals. Okay, so Clancy and I used to be on this group called Curses, Curses, Curses. It was a secret Facebook group where it was baneful magic only. And they were regularly cursing people, as you might think. And there was a lady, Sue Grau. We don't need to get into her, but just know I revisited Sue last night.
Sue Grau tried to blow up a police station.
Yeah, and they had to add more rules to
She was asking how to use curses to curse her neighbors and her neighbor's cat and
jury
a police
duty.
officer.
Get out jury duty.
And get out of jury duty. And then
she called on
she spent a lot of time asking about how to curse her neighbors and her neighbor's cat. And whatever, all sorts of things. And then out of nowhere, she was like, I'm going to bomb a police station.
She said, I'm attacking the cops. I'm attacking the politicians. And then something else. And then very, very much said she was going to bomb
I'm gonna bomb a police station, and the mod came in and was like, "Hey, I just want to say, I'm not cool with anybody talking about bombing police stations in this group.
It's it was
we're a pretty open thing, but like, let's not."
Sue Grau was fucking tight. I literally went back yesterday and just read a bunch of Sue Grau shit because I thought that was a fun thing to do. Okay, this is so funny. In 2 weeks' time, if the cops aren't gone, I will use Beelzebub to get rid of them. Hope that works. Nothing else has so far. Sue Grau. So I would like our rituals, since that's why we brought it up. God, Sue's
Let's be clear, you brought it up.
Okay, I did. Oh, I have been attacking the cops, crooked politicians, etc. I will let you know what happens. And then followed by a bomb threat. Anyways, if we're gonna do like, I like the idea of rituals, honestly. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
what if we say when you're brushing your teeth at night, look yourself in the eyes and say, "Hey, things are okay, ish."
No,
but
they
also
should be
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But no, it has
Okay,
to be
yeah, okay.
has to be
I like that.
an all-encompassing. Things are okay, ish, but I'm also afraid.
I'm so afraid.
So all three of you in the chat right now, tonight when you're brushing your teeth, look yourself in the eyes and say, "Hey, things are okay, ish, but I'm afraid."
like really afraid. And then
I think that's an important ritual. And then if
jobless.
you're like in the bathroom and your significant other is walking past when you do that, make sure to explain it to them and make sure that they start doing it, and then they can tell two of their friends, and then all of them can tell.
And that's
two
how
of their
COVID
friends.
spreads. That's how COVID spreads.
I was thinking more of a pyramid scheme, but you know
Oh
what?
yeah, I would love to get
COVID
one
is
of
a
those.
pyramid scheme.
Sure is. You know,
nature's pyramid scheme.
Again, sorry about that. I needed a break. Now I literally have to move because of all the old men in my neighborhood.
I will say, I was gonna say, I feel like it might, because you were the one at the beginning of the year who was manifesting a lot of things that basically COVID took care of.
Oh God.
People leave me alone more often.
Yes.
I'm gonna need some money. Like all these things. My manifestation at the beginning of the year was, I just want to be recognized.
Yeah, I'm really rich.
Whereas yours was like, a pandemic sure would be nice right now.
I literally said that.
So I'm gonna say, it's your fault.
Yeah, loving it. We're thriving. I'm working out now.
I'm appreciating it.
See these Nikes? That's right. I'm cool with having factories where people nimble fingers make me outfits. I'm not gonna abolish that.
Jesus Christ.
Just throwing that out there. I don't give a fuck in my world now. If you haven't picked up on it, Lacey don't give a fuck. I'm willing to ask someone to drive to my house to open up a pickle jar at 2 a.m.
Lacey wears 2 watches.
Fucking 3, bro.
Oh shit.
And knife earrings that I made. Hello.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, how could I? Lest I forget. Early on when we mentioned bolo ties, baby.
Oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check out that bolo.
I got more bolo ties coming in the mail like tomorrow. I'm gonna have a new bolo tie for you guys every week until I run out of money, or unless unemployment pays me more again. That would be nice. Yeah, or you guys can start subscribing to my OnlyFans, which doesn't exist yet, but it's going to.
It's gonna exist one of these
days. I need to know how much nudity is expected, because it seems to me
Pop off in the chat. How much nudity is expected on an OnlyFans?
I'm fine with doing as much as anyone wants, but as far as I can tell, everyone keeps telling me they don't want it. They're like, you don't have to do that. You could just have fun. You know?
I think you probably have to do it a little bit.
Oh, of course. I'm looking forward to it. But that's why do you think I was twerking out? I got these, like, I could do that single take photo.
Oh, I thought you were going to try and do the grossest pictures you could manage, too.
Oh, I have both. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out the whole, like, scheme here. It's like, I don't know what angle I should do for my OnlyFans. Do you guys want do you want pictures where I look okay? Or do you want ones where I'm struggling in 37?
Why not both?
Okay.
Just a grab bag. You never know what you're going to get.
The problem is that I feel like people don't want to see me naked because they keep telling me I don't need to do it. They keep being like, yeah, get an OnlyFans.
Hey,
You'll clean up, but
hey.
you don't need to get naked.
Someone out there wants to see you naked.
Yeah, I mean, it's that dude across the street, for sure.
Dude across the street.
Fucking the It Follows of my
All
neighborhood.
right, I do have one thing that I want to share. I wrote a hymn,
Ooh.
a church song.
Ooh.
It's more of a poem. I'm just gonna read it to you. You'll figure it out.
Okay.
Let's see. Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken, your servant I kneel. Will you give in to me? It seems what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Looking at my own reflection when suddenly it changes. Violently it changes. There is no turning back now. You've woken up the demon in me.
Third eye blind? What are you doing?
I can see inside you. Your sickness is rising. Don't try to deny what you feel.
Okay, hold on.
It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me. It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes. The world is a scary place now that you've woken up the demon in me.
Hashtag fear more.
Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness.
Okay, yes, I absolutely know
Open up your hate and let it flow into me.
Right.
No, mommy, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise. No, mommy, don't hit me. Why did you have to hit me like that, mommy? Don't do it. You're hurting me. Why did you have to be such a bitch? Why don't you just fuck off and die? Why don't you just fuck off and die? Why don't you just leave me here and die? Never stick your hand in my face again, bitch. Fuck you. I don't need this shit, you stupid, sadistic, abusive bitch.
Good.
How would you like to see how it feels, mommy? Here it comes, get ready to die. That's our hymn.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. You have to say that every time you enter
we sing
a
it at
church.
the end of Mass.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Dude.
Get down with the sickness.
You're
Come
right.
on,
I'm glad
get up,
you left
get
that
down
as a
with
surprise.
the sickness.
I'm glad you left that as a surprise for me.
Oh.
That was really good. It was very good.
One new viewer joined us just
Oh,
in time.
can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
No,
wait,
mommy,
no,
don't
wait,
do
wait,
it
wait.
again,
I'm gonna pull it up too. Okay, type it in. I can't. Okay, down. Hold on. We got one more time. Down.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna say this in.
Oh, it's Becky Lauer joined us.
Becky, we have something for you. Okay, you ready?
Well, just get to the good part.
No, we're doing it all over again.
Okay,
It's so funny.
start from this top. Drowning deep in
What?
my sea
Why is
of
mine saying something else?
Well, cause you. Okay.
Oh,
Should we start with ooh ah ah ah?
Can you feel that?
Ooh ah
Ah shit! Ooh ah ah ah! Ooh ah ah ah! Ooh ah ooh ooh oh!
Drowning deep in my sea of loathing, broken, your servant I kneel. It seems what's left of my human
I'm gonna do the
side
back part.
is slowly changing in me.
Will you give it in me? I'm
Looking
doing the
at my
hype
own
man.
reflection when suddenly it changes. Violently
Oh
it changes. There's no turning back now. You've woken up the demon in me. I can see inside you. Your sickness is rising. Don't try to deny how you feel.
Will you give it to me?
It seems that all that was good has died and is decaying in me.
Will you give it to me?
It seems you're having some trouble in dealing with these changes, living with these changes.
Oh no!
The world is a scary place now that you've opened up the demon in me.
Okay.
Get up.
Come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate.
And let it.
Oh, mine says hate.
Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
Let it flow into me. Get up.
Okay, now the bridge.
Come on, get down with the sickness. Okay,
I
here
don't
we go.
want to do the whole chorus.
No, okay.
No, mommy, don't do it again.
Okay, do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise.
I just wanna
no, mommy, don't hit me.
talk about how insane that this is the bridge in a real song.
We're gonna do it
that
again.
was very popular.
From the top. Don't tell them where it's from. From the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I think they figured it out.
No, mommy, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise. No, mommy, don't hit me. Why did you have to hit me like that, mommy? Don't do it. You're hurting me. Why do you have to be such a bitch? Why don't you just go fuck off and die? Why can't you fuck off and die? Why can't you just leave me here and die? Never stick your hand in my face again, bitch. Fuck you. I don't need this shit. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore.
How would you like to see how it feels, mommy?
Here it comes.
Get
Get
ready
ready
to
to
die.
die.
Thank you. Ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, you also have to say this in the mirror while you're brushing your
Oh
teeth.
yeah, that's actually what you have to say in the mirror. I hope you guys can remember.
I mean, both. Definitely both.
Where we at on time, my friend?
Let's see. We're getting late, but we did just have a few people join us.
Oh well, then we're gonna keep going. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. All right.
I mean, we can. Let's see. These are the notes that I took so far today. Our book might be called More Threatening.
I love it.
As in the sequel to Threatening.
That's yep.
In fact, the whole title might be More Threatening, as in the sequel to Threatening, as a subtitle.
The first question on Google for that is, was the lead singer of Disturbed abused?
Nah.
I don't know. No, mommy, never stick your hand in my face again. You fucking whore. I don't know, maybe.
Oh, boy, howdy.
I just want to do that for 2 hours. Keep singing
see.
that. I'm going to find another good one for us to sing. I'm going to go into my Spotify. Not sing, say into the mirror because it's part of the religion. Okay, so you keep talking. I got one coming up. Hold up.
Let's see. I mean, obviously, a lot of you should be scared. I'm scared.
You scared? You scared?
Things
you scared?
are all right-ish, but I'm scared.
Get more scared. You know.
Fear. There's a lot of fear going on.
A lot of fear.
A lot of brushing our teeth, being afraid.
Clancy's into brushing his teeth. That's a new thing.
Hey,
not
brushing
a new
your
thing,
teeth
but like
is important.
It's like I know it's weird. You seem to you love it. I love how much you
well,
love it.
I know because of the thing that people do every day. It's an easy thing to add a ritual to. Is what I'm thinking.
We hope they do, but you don't know.
Well, I mean, you don't get to be in our religion if you don't brush your teeth.
Yeah,
at least once a day.
Get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of there if you're not gonna do that.
Oh, the thing that we had for you was the lyrics to Down with the Sickness, Becky. Sorry.
Oh, you didn't like that?
Sorry.
You didn't like that? We'll get it down in perfect sequence. What about that one song
and then we'll
that
do
I
it
sang?
in like, yeah, there'll be a lot of people singing it.
Yeah, they're not singing it. They have to say it like they're dead inside.
Yes.
You know, what was the name of that one song? Is it Voices in My Head? Got it? Okay.
What?
That song that I listened to the whole time, that one time, I just gotta get it going.
Yeah, huzzah is fucking right.
Yeah, huzzah.
Let's see. Weddings involve a frat house hazing ceremony with a obstacle course, probably, to prove their devotion.
Here's another one we can do.
They also involve wrapping your heads in in toilet paper like you're a mummy and then pouring beer over it.
Someone else's dad has to find you.
It's important. We for the ceremonies we only use the shittiest, thinnest gas station toilet paper that comes in the giant rings that are the size of your entire torso. And so you can get a lot of it for cheap, and it also disintegrates on contact with your body.
You keep talking. I'm just gonna be doing. You keep going. I'm gonna go at the same time.
I just put question marks. Somebody
voices in my head
away.
saying I could do better. Voices in my head
this is
saying
gonna get really difficult if we're doing that.
Okay, it's just so funny to do this. I like it. This one is really good. That's the one with the negative hype man in the background.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like
you know better.
Yeah, it's you always do the same shit. Yeah, it's so good. I love the negative hype man.
Instead of it only took us 3 days to make the world, and we did it in a parking lot at 3 a.m.
Fucking love parking
But it was
lots.
it was 3 a.m. for the entire 3 days that we spent making the world.
Why did we never go home? What were we running from?
Because we were busy making the goddamn
I know.
world.
It was a really busy summer. Yeah. That was a fun time. That's when Clancy and I used to get recognized on a certain corner. They'd be like, "Hey, are you the people that lay down here and just point at the stars and ask if it's a UFO?"
Oh, I thought you were talking about the corner that people were convinced that I was a lady hooker.
Oh, TikTok diner, rest
I
in
got
peace,
the booty.
baby. They called you a pretty lady. They thought I was your pimp at least
I am
3
a pretty
times.
lady.
That was so funny. I was wearing do-rags a lot because every time I did good on a show, I bought myself a 7-Eleven do-rag. I'm still into that shit. Yeah, no, now it's
And just to be
politics.
clear, she was buying a lot of do-rags at the
fucking
time.
killing
Because she
it.
was crushing shows.
Fucking, yeah.
And look at us now.
better than ever. That was a fun summer, but we did get recognized as being the people that just hung out in the parking lot all the time.
Yeah, I mean, because what else are you gonna do in the summer when you're forcibly unemployed and can't afford to be anywhere but a parking lot?
I don't know, but even if I was employed, I'd probably still be in that parking lot. I fucking like parking lots.
Hell yeah.
That black asphalt, it's like sand, you know.
That was a good parking
Nature's
lot.
one.
It's too late. It's too bad that that place sucks.
TikTok?
No,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Theater
That
parking lot.
other parking lot we hung
The
out at. I knew
parking
it. I
lot. The
immediately was like,
parking
"There's the
lot
other."
was
There's a good
great.
parking lot. We won't
The
even tell you
place
where
sucked.
it's at. Yeah, yeah. It was a weird spot, but the parking lot was tight, right on
Yeah.
Burnside, baby.
Hell
Nice
yeah.
and Burnside. So-
Burnside is good parking lot.
Yeah, real
times.
estate. Yeah, you know what I mean. That and the parking lot on 82nd by the McDonald's. Ross and I used to, put up camps there. We'd hang out and we just stare at the people working, and then we'd psychoanalyze their whole lives, and then we'd spend it there. Like, we had our truck. He had his truck. We had like a boombox, a hatchet. We hung out constantly. Miss that parking lot. What am I gonna say?
Well,
We did some predatory witchcraft in a Walgreens parking lot once. That's fun. Still on my to do.
is there any such thing as non-predatory witchcraft?
No.
If nothing else, your prey is your dreams.
Yeah, it's
I just thought of that, and I really like the idea of you're not chasing your dreams, you're fucking hunting your dreams.
I like hunting anything.
You're fucking getting in there. You're fucking recurve bow.
The other night when one of the horror
Shooting your dream in the back and dragging it into a shed and skinning your dreams and then eating your dreams.
Yeah, I'm into that, but I also like hunting things, not animals.
Wait. I like hunting things, not animals.
I just like the hunt.
So you like stalking things.
Yes, that's exactly what I like.
I feel like hunting implies that you kill it at the end. You just like following it. You like following
I like
animals.
doing the reverse it follows, where I follow. The other night when one of the ghouls in my neighborhood, old man who feels too comfortable following me, thanks, was following me around. I did a bunch of weaves in and out because I had a bunch of people. I had a guy following me around saying he was gonna.
Kyle is on board with hunting people, so
of course
we're all good.
good. I mean I wasn't gonna change who I am,
Well, I just wanted to make sure that our MVP Kyle was on board.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kind of default to you for almost everything, I think, Kyle.
He's our script supervisor.
Yeah, you're it
for now.
Now, can I
as
talk
long as
about
he's here.
when I hunted a human 2 nights ago? I stalked a human.
Okay. Well,
so there was
still.
it was a wild night. I don't know if the moon was full or if I even believe in that, but the moon in general. But I was walking around, and everywhere I went, people were like going crazy. One of the goblins was after me, and this guy was like, "I'm gonna eat your pussy with a knife and fork. You don't think I like eating pussy?" And he's like, "If you're not afraid, you should be afraid."
Like, yeah, that's a
it wasn't
threat.
Well, he made it very clear. He said, "If you're not afraid, you should be afraid." I have it on audio recording if anyone wants to download it for a small price.
That's what you should put on your OnlyFans. Just every day repost that same recording of the guy going, "I'm gonna eat your pussy with a knife and fork."
Yeah, he was there for a while, and there was other old men that were following me around, and they were like, "Come sit down." And I was like, "I'm not sitting down." And I was on the phone with you, and I was like, "Why are they following me?" So I did a bunch of dives and weaves in.
Okay, I will say you said this was yesterday. That was 4 days ago.
Time is of the essence. I don't know what that means, but it's not. It's a flat circle. I don't know. I never know. Really? Yeah. What have I been doing?
Digging for rocks.
Shit, dude. What the fuck have I been doing?
And then you took a break from digging for rocks to watch 45 minutes of terrible.
Was this before or after I went to that parking lot and drank Buzzballs on 82nd and...
It's impossible to know.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Because I was not there for... I know when the phone call happened because I was on the other end of it. I know that yesterday you were watching a terrible comedy special with me, but the time in between that I cannot account for.
I definitely was drinking in a parking lot on 82nd Street is what I was doing for one of those days. And then the other one, I was at the river. Okay, got it. But so like they were following me around. I was going in and out, doing a lot of maneuvers so they wouldn't track me, or at least to make sure that I was being tracked because I'm paranoia and I don't know where I'm
Oh,
at.
so you were being stalked and then you turn it on them.
I
You flipped
did.
it around.
I literally said out
You
loud.
stalked them back.
I said, "The hunter becomes the huntee," and then I went ahead and I ducked, and then I started hunting them. It was a hoot. Then I got inside because he saw me, and that's when the pussy knife fork
Oh
thing.
yeah, and then he started yelling about
Then-
how he's gonna eat your pussy.
Then he
with
was
a knife and
outside
fork.
for about an hour just groaning.
He was jerking off.
No, not this one. He literally, I don't know what happened, but he somehow found a pipe and he was just doing the horror thing. He was just dragging it along the ground, just dragging it. And I was
like in the Warriors.
it was insane, but he wasn't the only.
Come out to play.
Oh, and then that other old man kept being like, "Is that you, Lacey?" And he was like walking all slow, like straight up zombie style. And then you had that fucking wizard that hangs out at my park that's like, "I want to talk to you about some rocks." And then there was, I'm not joking, this is all real. There was like 4.
The maybe Jade Wizard.
Oh, he's God, I can't even get into what this guy's told me he does. He's like, "I did motocross. I own my own business." He made me sign a piece of paper that I wouldn't give away his business idea, which the whole business was just to recycle. Whatever. Anyways, my neighborhood, it's too hot to trot. Then today, I ended up in the backyard of these people, and then their kid was like, "Yo, I have a lair underground, and there's all these like things going on." I was like, "Weird."
Oh, that's where we gotta take over that kid's lair.
Oh no, I know. His mom said I could come back any day this week.
We have to commandeer that lair.
Then his mom and I talked
make
about
it our
rocks.
meeting place.
And then she gave me a bunch of free things, and it was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
fucking cool, including a hamburger. But I think my point is that I'm getting too well known. Someone drove by the other day and just screamed out "Lacey with the Heelys" as they drove by, which means I am a celebrity and I want to live a private life. So I'm gonna move, maybe near Clancy.
You gotta move into the woods, like.
But I'll never tell anyone exactly where.
Who moved into the woods recently?
Oh, that guy that burned his money into the wild guy.
No, I'm talking about like a famous person. I thought I read.
Oh, someone moved into the woods?
On like Substack or Vulture.
They'll
or
never
something.
make it. They should be
Anyway.
afraid. Okay.
I think
we're done.
I think that does it for this
Yeah.
week.
Can we just read
Taken
the bridge?
care
Can
of.
we just read the bridge before we go?
Crushed it.
Can we just read it one more time for them? Let me get it going. Get it up. We'll just do it from the mommy part.
Here you go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, mommy, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I promise. No, mommy, don't hit me. Why did you have to hit me like that, mommy? Don't do it again. You're hurting me. Why did you have to be such a bitch? Why don't you just fuck off and die? Why can't you just fuck off and die? Why can't you just leave here or die? Never stick your hand in my face again, bitch. Fuck you. I don't need this shit. You stupid, sadistic, abusive fucking whore. How would you like to see how it feels, mommy? Here it comes. Get ready to die.
Sing it if you know the words.
Be
Kyle in
afraid.
the chat. Just the real MVP here. Kyle crushing it.
I don't know who Kyle is. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
He's just some guy.
I love it.
And he's a good friend.
Fan of Clancy's.
And also Becky and
Becky! Mwah,
some random ginger.
Could
and
be anybody.
There's one other person.
We don't know.
And thank you to that other person that
Alrighty.
I am not entirely sure who they
Yeah.
are. But we love you.
Yeah, I don't know.
This has been Nightmare
He
Gods.
might love you. I don't know. I feel like
we'll be on hiatus next week.
Mm-hmm.
The week after that, we'll probably be here with an apostle telling us
Oh shit!
telling us
good.
about what's
yeah,
real,
we're definitely
what
gonna
isn't.
have another
we don't
chapter
know.
with one of our apostles in it. Yeah, we
Hell
don't
yeah.
know whatever fable they need with a lesson
Check
at the
it
end.
out.
We got it ready.
And,
Okay, right? We
signing off.
I think we
Word.
we need a hand. Oh, word.
Word.
Your turn. You say word. That's
word.
part of this.
Say word in the chat.
Okay, one more time. Word.
Word. Say word in the chat.
Say word in the
Okay.
chat. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.